And we have breaking news coming in. Nirav Modi has been denied bail by a UK court yet again. It's the third bail plea that he has filed. Nirav Modi is fighting an extradition case. He's been accused of defrauding the Punjab National Bank. Besides, there is a money laundering case against him. Nirav Modi had offered to double his security. He was willing to pay $2 million, but the judge simply refused. The billionaire Diamantaire is wanted in India. He is a prime accused in a $2 billion loan fraud scam. This is the biggest banking fraud in the country's history. Nirav Modi has been in London since last year. Reportedly, he was able to travel in and out of Britain at least 4 times. This despite the fact that his passport was cancelled by the Indian authorities in the month of February. An Interpol Red Corner notice was issued on the request of Indian authorities in July last year for his arrest. Soon after the media found him in London, he was arrested by the British authorities. WION's Mandy Clark joining us live from London with more on this. Mandy, what do we know about what happened in the court today? Why was his plea turned down?
They presented both extradition. It's shown that the judge was giving an application. They were completely annoyed that the Indian team could not provide the proof that he did, in fact, leave the UK when they claimed they did. However, it was ultimately his lack of ties to the UK. She felt that he had squirreled away a lot of money, around $6 million. She felt that $2 million that he posted for bail would be enough, and ultimately that he was a flight risk. She deemed that he should then stay in jail. She also pointed out that his brother seems to have caused a lot of interference with judges. She said witness on the face of it, and that was a big concern for her. Also, in the evidence, there was allegedly destruction of servers, computers, mobile phones, and she found that very distressing too. So for all those reasons, she felt it was safer for him to remain in jail.
Right, we do apologize to our viewers for the poor network there, and your voice is breaking, but I can recap what you said. He was deemed a flight risk, and he was accused of interference with the witnesses and judges, and because he lacks serious ties with the UK, the judge decided it best to turn down the bail plea. Till when is he going to be in jail?
Until the next court hearing, he will likely be presented then, and that will be at the end of the month on May 30th.
So May 30th is when he can reappear in court. Nirav Modi appears to be on weak legal footing here. 3 bail pleas turned down. He has offered a lot of money. He's offered to double his security, and yet the court has decided that he is a flight risk. Does this mean that his case is weaker, and does this bring him that much closer to an early extradition to India?
It doesn't look great. In many ways, it's up to the judge not to make a decision if he's guilty or not. Just that there's a case to be answered for. It's known as a prima facie. And certainly she's looking at the evidence, and she certainly believes there is an enormous amount of evidence that points to fraud. So, yes, it doesn't look, it might be indicative of how this case is going, that there is enough evidence that should mean that he will likely be given an extradition to India on that basis.
We'll try our luck with the network one more time, Mandy. I want you to repeat what was said in court today, on what grounds his bail plea was turned down. Well, no. So that was Mandy Clark, WION's London bureau chief, with us with the very latest on what happened in the Nirav Modi case in court. He was deemed a flight risk. He was accused of interference with the witnesses and judges. He has been denied. This man, who has been accused of fraud in India, the biggest banking fraud in the history of India, has been denied bail for the 3rd time in the UK in a London court. He is going to remain in jail at least till the 30th of May, after which his case will come.